I am not here to tell you whether to stay in a relationship. That is a deeply personal decision. I am here to show you the hard financial data on what relationship dissolution actually costs. When people think about dividing their shared assets, they rely on a standard mathematical assumption. Two partners splitting up will simply divide their net worth in half. The math of a breakup does not work that way. The total marital wealth actively shrinks while it is being divided. By the time a median relationship dissolution is finalized, the net wealth remaining for each party lands drastically below 50. These are the expenses required strictly to execute the split, starting with legal fees, mediation, and administrative filings. Then come the property transaction costs. Shared real estate or combined physical assets usually have to be forcefully liquidated or transferred, triggering agent commissions, taxes, and appraisal fees. Next is the immediate cash required to turn a single household into two. This means pulling capital for new residential deposits and purchasing duplicate furniture and appliances. This circular graphic represents a couple's initial marital wealth. These direct cash outflows are taken directly off the top, entirely erasing a significant portion of the total capital before any division between the partners even begins. The starting pie is irreparably damaged on day one. Beyond the immediate loss of assets, there is a permanent shift in ongoing monthly cash flow. Cohabiting introduces economies of scale, the economic principle where the cost per person goes down as the size of the household goes up. Couples benefit from a highly efficient system of shared fixed costs. They split the rent, the utilities, the internet, and the streaming subscriptions. This side-by-side bar chart compares the purchasing power of one combined household income against two separated individuals. To maintain the exact same standard of living, a single individual requires roughly 70 to 80% of a couple's combined income. Running two separate heating bills and paying two separate rents requires double the overhead, making living alone mathematically inefficient compared to the shared model. Following a split, both individuals absorb a severe monthly penalty to their cash flow, restricting their ability to save and build future wealth. The most severe financial consequence of relationship dissolution plays out over decades through interrupted compound growth. This line graph maps a 20-year timeline. A combined wealth portfolio left to mature uninterrupted follows a steep, unbroken exponential curve. Now look at the post-dissolution reality. The capital base is shrunk by frictional costs, divided in half, and constantly drained by the ongoing lifestyle penalty, forcing it onto a severely flattened trajectory. Add those two newly separated smaller capital bases together, and you are left with a massive deficit compared to the original projection. Relationship dissolution effectively destroys the future exponential growth potential of current wealth. These actuarial realities apply directly to the daily management of a relationship. Couples therapy, communication workshops, and dedicated time together are rarely thought of as financial tools, but through this lens, they act as high-yield assets rather than personal indulgences. A few $100s a month for weekly counseling is a marginal expense compared to the hundreds of thousands of dollars lost to legal fees, duplicated living expenses, and broken compounding. Aggressively funding the health of a relationship is a calculated, data-driven wealth preservation strategy. Caring for a relationship is often framed as an emotional duty. The math clearly shows that it is objectively one of the most profitable financial decisions a person can make.